All right. Happy Thursday, everybody. Good to see you. Big waves out there. All right. Love to see the hands going. This is, um, well, the word for today is influence. Influence. And um, me and Myra exchanged notes this morning on influence. And I've actually got a couple of bruised toes after going through mine. You ever felt like that when you do a little lesson? You're like, whew, I need some work. I got some work to do on myself. And that's what I love about this. I love about the words. I love about the phrases we use is it's all things that can self-improve me internally. And so influence is no different. A person with the capacity to have an effect on someone or something is the definition I took from influence. Um, but I want to ask you a question because I asked myself this. Do you ever wonder what other people think of you? Do you ever wonder that? Let's be honest. Kind of raise your hand with me. Like like vulnerable a little bit. Do you ever sit like wonder like what does the people around you think about you? I know I do. And one of the greatest sayings is people tell you who they are. People tell you who they are. I always said this as a coach. I said, if you push hard enough in sports, you're gonna bring out the character in an athlete, good or bad. You're gonna see it. Coach, would you agree with that? If you push them to the limit, you're gonna get their true character at that point in time in their life. Might be good, might be bad, but you're gonna get it. I think adults are the same way, and people tell you who they are if they're at the right place, right? In time, if they're pushed to that place. And to me, this is so true in today's interactions with people. If you are irritated, impatient, or just downright fed up, you are telling people around you who you are. So I just want to remind us all, like when we're talking about influence, um, wherever we're at, when being in that state, I'm trying to put this into words, being in that state, it radiates it out to the world around us. Like they're seeing it. They know who we are by our actions, by what we're putting out there, whether we're aware of it or not. And so I dove into kind of 7 simple ways to be positive, a more positive influence on people. But let me say this, simple is not always easy. It's not always easy. Number 1, this was my first bruise. Respond, don't react. Man, just yesterday, just last night, instead of responding to a situation, I reacted. Respond, don't react. Number 2, stay neutral and objective when things go wrong. Now, I got to say this about Myra. I think this is an attribute that she brings to the table everywhere she goes. I can see the wheels spinning in her when we're in a serious discussion. It's going like she's staying neutral and objective, even when things go wrong and we're in a downward spiral. And that's so powerful as a person of influence. Number 3, be honest about your emotions by owning them. How many times when we're sad or mad, instead of just going, this is where I'm at, do we try to pull someone else in with us? You know what I'm saying? Just own where you're at. Don't necessarily try to grab someone else and go, I'm not in a good mood today. I'm going to get you in not a good mood with me today. That was a big thing for me. Number 4, show you are glad for others. Guys, I'm so grateful for you in this coach's corner because one of the things that we do is we've got each other's back. We congratulate each other. We sing happy birthday to each other. We celebrate. You know, yesterday Ashley Paulson had a huge transformation in 2020, over 40 pounds of weight loss. We celebrated that. Like, show you are glad for others. We get opportunities every day on social media and in person to be able to show our gratitude or show that we're glad for someone else's success. Maybe they got a promotion. Maybe in Coach Myra Miles' example, it's they're going to a new program. Coach is leaving to go and excel in a new program, and they're showing gratitude for that. They're showing how pleased and how appreciative they are for the time they were there, and now they're going on to spread their wings and fly. Number 5, be strong for others. Be strong for others is ways to be a positive influence. Number 6, choose to be happy. It's a choice. It's a choice. Things don't go our way, but we wake up the next day and the good Lord put oxygen in our lungs and an opportunity to go impact over the next 24 hours. What's our choice? We got to make a choice to be happy. And then 7, intend your day. And I was like, when I read this, I was like, what? Intend your day. Intending your day or your meeting today, Tracy Black, is going to be extremely powerful. So think about this as a leader, as somebody that's leading with positive influence. I go into my day intending that this meetings or this thing that I'm going into is going to be super powerful, rather than going into the meeting worrying about how it's going to turn out. I thought that was powerful. Coach, I'm going to turn it to you.
Okay, thank you, Brent. Couple of things. Brent, I think you said something that got some really weird reaction from a lot of our people in the community. We're not going anywhere at the University of Tennessee. I know there's a lot of stuff out there, but I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Yeah. I think he was referring to we're spreading our wings and going to other positions, but the reaction of some of y'all.
I'm sorry. Let me make that clear. Coach, let me make that clear. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, here's what I meant by that. Coach has had journeys in her coaching profession at Hoover and other places where someone gets a chance to go be a head coach, or they get a chance to do this, and I watch her congratulate those people rather than trying to reel them back in because they do a great job where they're at. They're really, and we get those opportunities. Thank you for that.
And I didn't want to. I knew what you meant by that, but I saw the reaction of some of our people, which was precious, and I love y'all. But I thought I need to clarify that. So, one other thing that I want to say is Ashley, I don't know if she's on today or not. I think she is. I was blessed. The reason I was off yesterday is we had to interview some people for an academic advisor position. And I hated missing the show, but I'm so proud of Ashley. She is just one of my favorites. She is a tremendous leader. I'm not going to say she's an up and comer. She's already climbing and taking big steps. So Ashley, fantastic job. I was just so thankful to be able to watch the recording. So I want to talk about influence a little bit to everyone. And, every single day we have a choice to make. As soon as we open our eyes, we start making decisions and choices. I do. Okay, what am I going to wear today? Am I going to get up today? Oh my God, are they going to call me today? And these choices that immediately hit us when we open our eyes are going to influence how our day is going to go. I mean, that. Push the rewind button and think about what the first thing and things you've thought about off the bat this morning. We haven't even all been up many hours. Think about the choices you've already made. Have your choices influenced you in a positive or a negative way? For example, I see you guys that are in the coldest part of the world and all the beautiful snow. To me, that is just amazingly beautiful, and I long to see that. But y'all may look at it and think, oh my God, here's more snow. I don't think you do, but I think that sometimes it probably gets tough. But, how you look at the weather, How, did you get a phone call from somebody this morning that's already influencing you, maybe in a direction you don't want to, but you go there? We need to just kind of focus upon positivity as we are trying to influence others. We're influenced by so many people and so many readings in both positive and negative ways. If I spent my time on social media looking at all of the negativity that is said, I would go nuts, or I would absolutely be a horrible influence in every aspect of my life. So I choose to cut it out. The things that can't be a great influence to me in order to be an influence to others, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. So, just always remember that 90 to 95% of the time, we as individuals get to decide how we're going to influence others and how we're going to let influence affect us. Now, let me share something. If you've seen my post this morning, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. It's one of my favorite things. And I always, when I speak to different companies, I use this a lot. If you had $86,400 in the bank and someone stole $10 from you, let me ask you this. Would you be upset to the point that you're just going to throw away the $86,390 in just hopes of getting back at the person that took your $10? I know that answer from you guys on the community. No. So you move on. The influence of that is if we focus upon that $10, or in this case, 86,400 seconds in the day, if we focus upon the 10 seconds that someone has disgruntled us or negatively affected us, why do that? Don't let it. Don't let somebody do that to you. It's really that simple. Here, I'm going to give you just some quick points that I think can help us be a really good influence to others. Be you. And be you. I think that's what makes you so special, is we see you being you every single day. Everybody on here, be authentic in every single way. Show your gratitude. Next one is be a good listener. And y'all, this stepped on my toes. I truly, truly try to be a fantastic listener. And I fail at this sometimes, but you know where I fail at it? It's not in a face-to-face conversation. I can say I can hang in there with you on all those. Where I fail at that is when I'm on the phone talking to someone and there's a text that comes across my phone, and instead of staying locked into that person that I'm talking to and giving them 100% of my time, I'll pull the phone out and look and text. So my thought, that's not being a very good influence, and I'm being a horrible example to myself in that. And here's another thing. I love this. Catch people doing good. We all know gotcha people that are looking to catch people doing something wrong. Well, catch people doing good. Because when you do that, then you're going to praise them and really uplift them in that way. And let me tell you something. If somebody catches you doing good and they praise you about it, is that not going to make you kind of swell up with a little pride? Now you're even going to take that on and be a great influence to someone else. And here's the thing that I think is really, really important. And this is it could be about any word that we choose. Understand where your lane is. You with me? Each one of us have a strength. And that's what's going to draw people to you. But learn to stay in your lane. When we do this, our influence on others builds. And you say, why? Well, when people see you do this, they see that you can stay in your lane, our influence encourages them to stay in theirs, which in turn makes us really, really good and a powerful influence. So I want to leave you with just two quotes that I really, really like. The first one is by Rob Martin. says everything we encounter can have a positive influence in shaping our life when we adopt a lens of gratitude. And the last one is from Uranin Ramaru. To have a positive influence on someone's life is a blessing. So be a great influence, be a blessing, show gratitude, catch people doing good, show them kindness. So I want to tell each and every one of you, you are such an unbelievable positive influence to me every single day. And I'm so thankful for that. So I hope that you all have a fantastic Thursday. Love you all.
Coach, thank you so much. Anthony, let's go ahead and show everybody the power of influence. That's what all of you have. You're leading the pack. You're leading the way for others. And they're following you. They're seeing you. Thank you, Anthony. Guys, we're grateful for you. We appreciate you. And we will see you back on Friday. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.